So my current event was the battle between Detroit Foundation Hotel and the employee Taiwana Simmons. She stated that there were a lot of examples of racial discrimination over the past few years since the hotel had been opened. She then filed a civil rights lawsuit against the hotel in federal court to go ahead and correct their actions. She demanded, a couple of things, a couple trainings to go about in regards to, racial discrimination and everything like that. The examples that she was presenting was that a lot of them, higher ups, were refusing to promote some of the Black employees, and they were looking for a specific, white, brunette employee to fill in the higher up positions. And then the other example was that they were having, worker parties, and they were having their 1-year anniversary, but a lot of the employees who were Black weren't invited because of the fact that they weren't polished or they were too dirty. So along with all of these, malpractices, Simmons then wanted to bring to light what was going on in the hotel, and she created a podcast. She asked permission to use the podcast room that was in the hotel, and so then later on, the hotel then accused her of using the facility without permission, and that led to her discharge of her job. It was a he said, she said. I had permission, they didn't, but they let her go after that. So how this relates to us in this, in the discrimination chapter is due to the Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. It describes, discrimination as many different types. One being that it's giving preferential treatment over others based on their membership in a protected class, that being, that they were trying to hire a specific person for a higher up position when it should have been, whoever had the most work ethic or whoever was more suitable for the job instead of somebody based on looks. The other thing is that physically isolating or segregating employees because of their membership in a protected class, not inviting certain employees because of their color or because of who they are, that's, discrimination. And that Title VII is supposed to outlaw these unjust acts and bring equality to all employees. And so them going through the practices of not being able, or, not picking certain people because of their color, causes some, discrimination